first started telling people about, you know, they go, what's all that crap about God? I go, well, no, that's part of me now. You know, that's my life. I'm not saying it's your life, or good for you, but it's good for me. But it starts the ball rolling. And then, you know, when I start telling them where I was and how I got there, you know, this guy brought me back to life. Well, I don't actually know why he's got me here. But I do feel I'm being nudged to go and the care homes, I'm being nudged to help you guys, something. Yeah, just an act of kindness. That's all I'm always thinking of. What's another thing I can do? You know, like, as an act of kindness. I've always got something going on in my head. People are shocked because of my violent past and everything else. And yeah, people are shocked at where I am now with God. You know, and the things I do. You know, and it's like, what you go to care home? You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, I do. But me going to that care home also was therapy for me at the time with my recovery. You know. And I got so much out of it, and they got a lot out of me. I don't know, God works in some weird ways. And just before we came in here to film, I happened to park round the corner of this building in the ambulance bay. And this is, on the side of this building now, there's a place for handicapped people. And I parked in their ambulance bay. And someone just come in and I was like, has anyone got a black call? So can you move it? And what is that? Now, I've been, and I spoke to you before, like with the care home business, and there's something else I want to do now. Yeah. And I'm trying to think of good ways and good things to give back and stuff like that. And this is how God works. It just works. I don't understand it, it just works. But I've gone out there, I moved my car, and there's a lady there, the senior carer there, that I actually know. And I was like, I just found out. She said, what is it they're doing around here? Right? And I said to her, I was just a bunch of Christians, you know, we all get together. And, what, you into that now? Right, you into that now? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And then I started explaining about Karen. Like, what did she say to me? Why don't you come and work for us? It's just opened another door for me. God has opened up another door for me. My past is my past. Do you know what I mean? That was another person. You know what I mean? It wasn't just my past, it was someone else. Yeah. It was a different person. But I have a beautiful life. I don't have a great deal in my life, but the biggest thing I've got in my life is peace. Yeah. I've got peace. You know, I've got all the qualities in this world, you know, to be good. You know what I mean? And I've been given them. But, he's brought me back with something. And I know that. I wasn't brought back with nothing, you know. Why let that man go and keep me? You know what I mean? He's a nicer man. You know, no, he chose me. I've been chosen. You know, he knows how I work. He's watching me every day. He gives me a little reminder sometimes. You know, I used to worry about money, I used to worry about this, worry about bills. I don't. This is how weird this man works for me. Yeah. I say weird. Maybe I'm not using the right words, but you know, I've got a problem. I just put it out there now. Yeah. I do put it out there and don't know how it happens. I just don't know how it happens. But it gets dealt with. It gets dealt with. And it's just an amazing thing, honestly. I worry about money, you know, and then I think, but before I'd go ballistic about money. I'd be going ballistic about this, about that, very angry about everything. The whole world was against me, you know. And then, like I say, now I throw it out there and everything just gets dealt with. I know he's with me. I don't feel like, that's the other thing as well, I don't feel I walk on my own. I always feel like I've got people there. And I believe that. I do believe I've got people there. Just in case I just start going that way, I've got a guy doing that, bringing me back in. If I go that way, there's another one go that, bring me back in, just to keep me there. Keep me straight and keep me there. And the people I've met, you know, these Christians that I used to laugh at, take the mickey out and everything else, I love them. And I used to think I was a really big hard man and all this and all that. And like I say, no, they're harder than me. Yeah, they're stronger than me. Yeah, they had more qualities than I ever had. But they were stronger and fearless. Because they weren't afraid. I first came out and I started talking to people, go, I go to church now. They go, what, you born again? No, I'm not born again. I'm not born again. But I actually was born again. Because he took my life and took it away. Gone, bomb. Gave me another one. Yeah, I am born again. And I'm proud to say that. I am proud to say I'm born again. I have no fear of no one. When you want to speak about God, I'll speak about it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't ram it in people's faces, but if you want to speak to me, then and I find them coming to me, asking me, "Here, Rez, what's all that? You want to know? I'll tell you how I got there." And my life, my pattern of thought, everything, I do, get annoyed sometimes. I do whatever and all that, but it goes. It does go, and I have my moments where I get down and depressed. And sometimes, it's because I'm trying too hard sometimes. But you don't need to try with God. No. I realise that now. You don't need to try with God. Show an act of kindness. I speak to some Christian people, and wait for God to tell them, it's the right thing to do. No, you don't need God's permission. You do not need that. Go and do it. And like I said before, I didn't know how to stop my bad behaviour. I didn't know how to do anything about it. I just didn't know how to do nothing. So he had to step in. He did step in. And to be fair, my mum said, maybe you were supposed to do all that, which I never looked at it like that. And she said to me, maybe, Angelo, maybe you were supposed to do all that. Maybe that was what was supposed to. It's been mapped out for you, and that's how it was, for you to get to where you are now. Would I have learnt any lessons in life? I've learnt so many lessons, it's unreal. And the biggest lesson I've learnt about me, about my behaviour, my thoughts, my actions, and all of it, and some of it is still coming back to haunt me sometimes, but he steps in. But I just will say, I love God, and I give myself to God. Well, he owns me. He owns me. He paid my debt. You know what I'm saying? I owe that man a lot. I owe him for my life. I owe him for my family. I owe him for all the love I've got in my life. All the love I've got in my life. And I also owe him for being him, being an amazing person in my life. And changing it. And that's it for now.